And that's a half a steal above his career average, and he's playing 11 less minutes a game. Lamar told me he's just trying to do a little bit of everything. Have to be careful of being too over-aggressive. That can lead to easy buckets, but so far so good.
They leave Pau Gasol. Thank you, Patrick, and they pay.
How do you leave him on the first play? I mean, he's just wide open there. Not that there was a big-time screen or anything, just lack of focus defensively.
They are missing Kevin Martin. Francisco Garcia is also out with a strained calf. It was kicked. Andrew Bynum says he threw it off my shin. Now, Tommy Nunez Jr. working this crew with Eddie F. Rush and Benny Adams. And tonight's broadcast on AFN, the American Forces Network, broadcasting to the U.S. Armed Forces, serving in 177 countries. Ships aboard, or aboard ships at sea. As Thompson clears out just a little. And we're watching around the world in Iraq, Germany, Italy, Southwest Asia, South Korea, and Japan. Like we've said before, thank you for protecting our freedom. And it's good to have you with us at Staples Center tonight in Southern California. Joel Myers, Stu Lance. And the Lakers trying to go to 11-1. It would be their best start since the 2001-2002 season, which culminated in rings when they started out 16-1. And Derek Fisher, like the last game, trying to get off in a hurry.
And Sacramento realizes one thing, and you can tell by after this that made basket, that they have to, whether it's on a rebound, a turnover, a made shot by the Lakers, or whatever, they've got to force a little tempo to see if they can get shots in transition as opposed to facing that 5-on-5 defense that the Lakers are becoming a reputable team with.
And the Lakers coming in third best defensively, giving up 91 points a game. And Reggie Theus wanted free throws.
And he's going to get them.
Udrih will go to the line. He stepped on the foot of Andrew Bynum. Shooting foul. And at the same time, you talk about the early offense they needed because they've been victimized so much defensively. Sacramento starts the game 28th in the league in points allowed, 104 a game. They're dead last in field goal percentage defense, and also dead last, 30th in three-point field goal percentage defense.
Well, you add all of that up together with the fact that they're missing the majority of their starters. You can see why they've got to make this an up-and-down game, try to make it a fast, ugly game if necessary to score and possibly get a victory.
Radmanovich off balance, had it spiked away. And off the hip, Udrih saves it. It'll be Spencer Hawes. And a break for the Lakers on a real good look for their center who can shoot. 4-2. Lakers by a couple early. It's rare when we see Kobe get involved as much as he did in the first 12 minutes of the last game. Backing down, Salmons on the step back. And it'll call home. So the Lakers 6-2 lead on 3 of 4 shooting.
See the quick shots they're taking? They realize that's what they have to do. And Thompson is a guy, a rookie, that they are very, very high on. He's got good range, good stroke. Going to be a nice player.
Yeah, and with good reason. 12-point average, 7 boards a game. Radmanovich, keep those goggles on. 9-4, Lakers by 5.
You know, if you're the opposition, you say, well, we've got to play off of somebody. And who's it going to be with all the weapons the Lakers have out on the floor?
Beautiful pass. Brad Miller on the entry. That's what he does best. Back to the basket that time at the high post. And Fish on the run, out of control. Andrew Bynum trying to go back up. And knocked away and blocked away. Udrih, as he put it down on his hip. Beno Udrih saw his numbers, the young man from Slovenia. And he makes it a one-point ball game.
They're really pushing the tempo. And the Lakers, of course, want to run their offense and slow trips down and run when they can.
Andrew Bynum, and off the foot of Radmanovich. It's going to go the other way.
One of the reasons why they don't like bigs to put the ball on the floor that close to the basket.
Thompson blocked away by Bynum. Drew is still second best in the NBA in block shots, close to 3 a game, and he gets his first of the evening.
Look like the best in the NBA on that one.
Good help defense. Not his man, of course. And Kobe on the screen finds Fish spotting up in the corner. As Hawes kept it away. Hawes done a better job this year defensively. We mentioned last year that he was ahead of the curve offensively. There's a good-looking rookie Thompson they were talking about. Brad Miller can hit the 3. That goes across to Radmanovich. So the Lakers with a 1-point lead. They're shooting 4 of 8 compared to 3 of 6 at the outset. And Kobe, he's got his second bucket of the game. So Kobe's 2 of 2. He's got 4 of the first 11 for the Lakers. Sacramento coming in 5-9. Problem for Sacramento, they've lost 4 consecutive games at home. Salmons put back by Hawes. Perfectly timed by Spencer Hawes.
That was some play by Mr. Hawes. I mean, nobody boxed him out, and that's going to be on his highlight reel.
Pau Gasol bounced around Hawes. Has an early foul. 8:10 to play in the first quarter. Look back on that one.
Missed shot by John Salmons, and Spencer Hawes is there to flush it between both 7-footers, both Andrew Bynum and Pau Gasol. As he says, I like that one. You know what? So did I, Steve. That was some play. Nice hustle.
They've got some size in Dante Green, who had started the last game for them on Friday against Portland. But now they're going to the bigger lineup to combat what the Lakers have with Gasol and Andrew Bynum.
It looks like Andrew has some blood on his face area there, so they have to stop the play, and they've got 30 seconds to either stop the bleeding or to substitute. And it looks like they're going to bring in Lamar Odom so that athletic trainer Gary Vitti can have more time to attend to Andrew.
So Lamar, double figures last game. He comes in for the Lakers. Lamar had 13 points on a real clean 5 of 7. Only needed Lamar for 18 minutes across the board. And talked about it on the pregame show tonight with Billy Mack and the guys. Lakers starters, not one of them played more than 30 minutes. As it's off Udrih. Out of bounds, back to the Lakers for a fresh shot clock.
Udrih trying what he shouldn't, and that's a one-hand rebound. First of all, he doesn't have the hop off the floor to be that high to do it. You know, you've got to secure the ball with both hands regardless of how tall you are, especially if you're one of the small guards.
Fresh shot clock. Doesn't make any difference to him, does it? Kobe, red hot. He's got a half dozen. Hasn't missed on his 3 attempts. And the Lakers back up by 3, 13-10. See if they get some stops at this end.
You can see Brad Miller really out away from the basket, trying to open it up, keep the center from clogging it up.
Salmon's done a good job for them in the absence of the guys you were talking about earlier. That time off and a little bit long. Lakers took 3 of 4 in the season series from the Sacramento Kings last year, and they weren't close for the most part. Gasol on the runouts and shoved. Hawes is headed over the bench with 2 fouls.
Well,
good
you see what happens when you show shot. I mean, he catches the ball, and actually all he did was raise up a little bit like he was going to take the shot, and he got the defender out of position, rushing at him, and had to use his hands and picks up the foul.
And they get Dante Green up late, so Hawes still on the floor. Let's see if they go back to Gasol.
It's like an ISO for Kobe.
And Salmons is called for the foul. Kobe going to the free throw line as Hawes got the block. Made sure it wasn't an easy deuce. His first, 3rd team foul. And Kobe real active at the outset again. So often we see Kobe waiting for the second half. That's not the case. Last game, as well as this evening.
Again, set the tempo early, and then you don't have to wait till the end of the game. You know, you put the game away earlier, then you can do like you did in the last one. 4th quarter, stay on the bench.
Yeah, he did stay on the bench. Only played 29 minutes. Well, you can win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Lakers home game, courtesy of Verizon Wireless. And to enter, text Lakers to 66196. Lakers to 66196. That's what you text. Text by the end of the game. 1 winner per contest. Sweepstakes open to residents of L.A., Ventura, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. You have to be 18. For all the rules, just head over to the website, thelakers.com. So Kobe with 8. And on the long one, Pau Gasol kept it away from Jason Thompson. Well, that's what Dante Green wants to do. He can score. They know that about him.
So can this man.
And Kobe, little fall-away action. Salmons couldn't do a thing about it. 10 of the 17 belonging to Kobe.
There's one thing he can do. Learn that 4-letter word. Help!
Thompson all the way to the cup. Jason Thompson showed it on the pass and went with it. And I agree with you. I saw him over the summer in Vegas. And he just looks like a natural.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a fine player in this league. I love his footwork.
6'11", 250-pounder. Rookie out of Ryder, their first-round pick. Gasol over middle. And picked up by Dante Green, another first-round pick.
Never got that shot over the lip of the rim. I mean, that shot had no chance at all.
Halfway through the opening 12 minutes of play, and on the turnover, Lakers will take it right back. That'll take us also to a timeout.
Well, the Lakers enjoying a 5-point advantage right now against a short-handed Sacramento Kings. Plenty of game left. There's plenty of quarter left for the Lakers, and they need to keep the pressure going.
Fox Sports West presents Lakers basketball, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Get your MPG at your Southern California Toyota dealer today. By Corona, official sponsor of the timeout. And by the Southern California Mercedes-Benz dealers.
17-12, Lakers in the lead right now. And when you think about the Sacramento Kings, as Stu Lance just mentioned, a ton of injuries to some key guys, and that's given some playing time to some of the unexpected members of the Kings this year. One of them being free agent signee Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown has been a diamond in the rough his entire career, dating back to Westchester High School, where he wasn't the star. That star, of course, was Trevor Ariza. Then, after not getting any scholarship offers to any Pac-10 schools, he went on to play for Bob Burton at Cal State Fullerton. Well, again, he starred, but not quite big enough of a star to make it in the NBA's attention right away. However, he's made it here on the Kings after being a free agent signee and had 13 points, 7 assists in 25 minutes just a couple of nights ago against the Trailblazers. The Kings really like him a lot, guys.
Yeah, real dedicated guy, Sean. Thank you. I watched him during warm-ups tonight, and man, what a work rate. And didn't miss. Kobe on the reverse. Andrew Bynum. It looked like it was in the cylinder. Nobody's complaining around here, and the Lakers lead by 7.
What a move. A little hesitation, change of direction by Kobe, and just missed the shot. That shot would have brought the house down had he converted.
Bynum helping out on that hedge. So it frees up Miller for the 3.
Oh!
And Lamar Odom will take it away from Dante Green. Vladimir Radmanovic, no foul was called when he was poked in the eye.
Well, he's very, very lucky.
Yep. Could have been scratched. Kobe had to take it away, got caught in the air as he wanted to go back to Fish. So the Lakers turn it over for the 3rd time tonight. They're down only 13 a game, and it's points off a turnover. John Salmons. John Salmons has been comfortable now in a role that he was looking for in Philadelphia as Fish turns it over, puts it off the foot of Kobe.
The play was there, though.
Yeah.
Just the pass wasn't high enough. That was a nice-looking back door.
And a blown opportunity, at least in transition, for the Sacramento Kings. They were all bunched together, weren't they? Out of position, into the corner. Salmons, back to back. He's got the last 5, and all of a sudden it's down to 2. 19-17. In his 7th year from Miami. Selected in the first round of the 2002 draft. 26th overall. Radmanovic. He hasn't even drawn. I mean, he's not got close to touching the rim on his 2 threes.
That's because he shoots with such a high arc. If it goes in, I mean, that thing barely, it doesn't even move the net.
Lamar battling, and the loose ball foul on Dante Green. That is going to be the 4th team foul on the Kings. So Lakers shoot the rest of the way.
We talked about that move Kobe made, playing above the rim. Andrew Bynum was there to clean it up. Just both hands. That's one of the things I love about Andrew. When he goes after boards, 95% of the time he's securing it with 2 hands.
The Lakers by 5. Andrew Bynum trying to back down Brad Miller. Got to go up in a hurry. And with the left hand, how about that footwork?
Just like you're taught, Andrew. Take away the middle, they're giving you something. Just read the defense and take advantage of it.
Did it take more than 3 seconds? Inside of 4 left in the first quarter. They had Green available underneath. It's a turnover waiting to happen, isn't it? Instead,
they're going to get points out of this. Watch.
Dante Green, that's what he does. He had 42 in his first ever Summer League game, and it was with the Houston Rockets. He came over in the deal for Ron Artest. Fish, a little crossover and delay, and Derek earns a couple of free throws on the move on Udrih.
The 2 left-handers going at one another. Beno and Derek really getting the job done. That last basket, though, by the Kings, broken tight play, but wide open, and sizes it up. Says, Andrew, you're going to give me this one? Don't you know the book on me? I'm a shooter. He sure showed it there.
Dante Green, only 20 years old, out of Syracuse. He's got a couple of buckets early, as Derek Fisher gets the first of 2. So the Lakers by a half dozen, shooting at 59%. 50%. Strong numbers offensively for the Sacramento Kings as well. Couple early threes for the Lakers. The Kings have been victimized by teams that spread it out and go in and then, as they sag. Like on Friday night, Portland got 14 threes on them. They were 14 of 26 beyond the arc, so you can take advantage of this team.
if you can make your three.
If you can capitalize, exactly, and hit for a decent percentage. And they hit better than 50% of their threes. On the lob, Kobe behind his back.
He tried to, I mean, that degree of difficulty on that one was off the charts.
I mean, you don't see that in the backyard in a horse game. 3:01 to play. It's out of bounds. It's back to the Lakers.
Boy, I mean, he had his back to the basket. Never did. But he's made shots like that in the past, so nothing surprises me with number 24. Look at this. That's some kind of a shot. That's a horse shot there. You make that one, just give a letter to your opposition.
Kobe almost had to take it away. Length of Salmons. Salmons is a good, legit 6'6", 6'7". Kobe trying to beat him to the middle. Setting up Derek Fisher nicely. Fish can't give him an assist, but Lamar will give him a second chance.
Maybe.
Taken away. Length of Jason Thompson. They've got a break. They had Green available. And Green again. Picked up by Jason Thompson. They actually have a couple of keepers. The one with the ball right now was just fouled. And Green was taken in the first round. 28th overall and a pretty good athlete.
Well, we're down to another timeout. 2:29 left in the first quarter. And the Lakers, well, they're up by 7. 2:29 left in the first. The Lakers by 7 as that man, Kobe Bryant, showing what's up with this Laker team this year, off to their 10-1 record. Best start since, as you mentioned, Joel, the 2001-2002 season, which culminated in an NBA title. Kobe's still trying to pursue perfection. And, I mean, he's off to another nice start. The one thing you like about Kobe, the shots that he takes and makes in games like the first two, and especially this one right here, he works on that. When you come to the game beforehand in the warm-ups, you see him work on those shots over and over and over again. It's not by accident that he's making shots like that.
I'm glad you brought it up because so often we see guys warming up out beyond the arc.
Not only
and
that,
he goes to that pinch post and just, whether it's the window or 14, 15 feet away.
But they out warming up, taking shots that they're rarely ever going to get in a game. I mean,
don't you love 7-footers out there?
Take the shots that you're going to take in a game.
But it's 7-footers out there at the arc, and it kills you. Trevor Ariza checks in.
There are some 7-footers, though, that take those in a game, though.
Also in. 7 that Sean Farnham was just talking about. What a pass. Boy, Brad Miller, he can pass, and that was beyond the high post, and that was a beauty. He's done that throughout his career, and that's why he's been valuable in a system like theirs.
Well, you make a coach very happy when you come out of a timeout and you run a play and get a result like that.
So 5-point ball game. He gets the assist. Lamar's been in the paint too long. And it turns into a mistake and a giveaway. Bobby Brown on the run. And Thompson will get the roll. Soft touch. Jason Thompson, a legit 6'11" with a real good stroke. 12th overall selection of the first round with the Sacramento Kings. They're in a period of transition in Sacramento. Kobe got Salmons way out of position. How about the catch? Lamar on the slam and the foul. He'll go to the line thanks to Kobe's luck.
Kobe just eyeing the basket. John said, oh, here comes the shot. Uh-oh, I'm out of position. He's gone. Yeah, he was gone all right. Just a little, oh, my goodness. And then he just gives it off to Lamar for the possible three-point play. That's just beautiful basketball. Hit the open man generally will hit the shot.
So assist number 6 for the guy that's headed over to the bench right now, sitting down Kobe. Kobe's got 10 points on 4 of 6 in 10 minutes of play in 8 of the first 11 games. And this is one of the numbers I like the most. Kobe has played 33 minutes or less. That'll go a long way later in the year. Bobby Jackson has checked in. Dante Green and Andrew Bynum. Boy, you talk about going up with 2 hands. He's on that one, isn't he?
I mean, he's very, very adept at that. A lot of players like to go up with that one. Sure, you generally can reach a little higher with one hand.
Ariza finding Andrew Bynum. They're sharing the basketball, and that's what was so evident in the first half of the last game. 16 assists in the first 24 minutes of play on Friday night.
Yeah, and it's easier to get a guy or a player to share it, to back off of sharing it than it is to have him back off of shooting it. And Trevor's a guy that, all of the Lakers will just give up the basketball, but Trevor, like on that play, in no man's land, could have very easily pulled up for the little baby jumper, but he chose to pass the ball, but he got fouled in the process.
Sheldon Williams has just come in. 3rd year out of Duke. A serious lottery pick, 5th overall by the Atlanta Hawks, coming to Sacramento last year. And the deal before the trading deadline for Mike Bibby. So a very important season for Williams. 25-year-old from Oklahoma City. Bobby Jackson working with Bobby Brown in the backcourt. Final minute. The Lakers up by a half dozen, 29-23. Sasha just checked in for Kobe. Trying to track Jackson, but Bobby Jackson, he's been hot lately. He was the reason they beat New Orleans in New Orleans middle of last week.
And that's the play, though. Defensively, you don't go for the block. You make him just make a tough shot over you. But when Sasha went for the fake, got out of position and made the shot a little easier.
Lakers turn it over. That's the one downside of the first 12 for the Lakers. 7 turnovers already. The Lakers by 4 and make it a deuce. That's all they're on top after the bucket by Bobby Brown. The former Titan out of Cal State Fullerton and Westchester High School, just like Trevor Ariza. Lamar. And there's contact. They'll let him play on. Andrew Bynum keeping it alive, but it comes over to Bobby Jackson. And with the shot clock, game clock, only a second apart, they can slow it down.
You know, the Kings, they're going to go out of this quarter very, very happy with the results. Because, as we talked about, shorthanded, but they are really putting up a fight here. Got a 2-point game, could very easily be a tie, or they could have the event.
Yeah, shooting 52%. Brown on the dribble penetration. Ariza took it away. Now Sasha looked at the clock. Can he get it? Yes! Good read. Heads up play by Sasha Vujacic.
Well, the Lakers get a turnover again. The long arm of Trevor Ariza, as the Kings were trying to work for the last one, ends up with Sasha at the buzzer, pulling up, knocking down the 3. Looking up at the clock, it's right in front of him. There's no question that it's going to count because the red lights surrounding the backboard did go on until the ball was in the air.
I asked Drew, what was he telling you? He said, you know what? Brad Miller likes to, stop and pop. Spencer Hawes, good shooter. Important to get low, get a hand up, and take their shot away.
Well, the Lakers with a nice close by, as you say, the machine. And on the left side, Bobby Jackson trying to get a creative one home. So the Lakers by 5 to start of the second 12.
Nice move by Bobby Jackson. He just didn't get it high enough on the glass.
Lamar Odom out there with Jordan Farmar, Pau Gasol, Trevor Ariza, and Sasha Vujacic on the dive. Sasha, those tight quarters and a hard ball.
Rarely do you see Sasha on the dive.
He's got to go up now, and it's blocked away, and that'll do it for the shot clock. So Sasha knew he had to get rid of it, but over penetration into traffic, and it'll go the other way. The one thing, the Lakers now with that stop, 8 turnovers, and they came into the game. That was one of the real pluses. 11th in the league in fewest turnovers, as they have gotten better over the last few games. They've cleaned it up. Had that one game in Phoenix 2 games ago, only 7 mistakes. So let's see if they can clean it up, though.
Well, if you're going to have mistakes, you better have them at home. If you have mistakes on the road, you're generally going to be in some trouble.
Sheldon Williams showing some patience at the free throw line on the flyby. 3-point Laker lead as Williams gets his first basket of the game. And Sacramento still shooting 52%. A little out of sync here, aren't they? Pau Gasol, real short. It was almost like Lamar didn't expect the pass and got rid of it as quickly. Bobby Brown wide open. And the Kings have tied it up at 32. They've never led. Lakers' biggest lead in the first quarter was up to 7.
That's another reason why the Lakers have to really run their offense so that they cannot allow the Kings to get these early transitional hoops.
And here they go.
Here they get another opportunity.
It'll be their first lead of the game, Bobby Brown. So the transition working for the Sacramento Kings on a 7-0 run. And they've shut the Lakers out while they have 8 fast break points. The Lakers haven't gotten one yet. As Williams holding Gasol down. It'll be a foul before the shot.
And he gets called for the hold before Pau even received the basketball. You look at the scoreboard and you say, didn't you tell us that the Kings are shorthanded and barely at 500 and they're on the road?
They won the
NBA.
Yeah, they 105-96 at New Orleans. Trevor Ariza, tough ball away. Gasol kept it alive at the tap, but it went over to Bobby Jackson. So dry spell for the Lakers continues. And Ariza sneaking in, takes it away from Thompson. Wasn't his man, and it's given right back though. A 4-on-2. Going to be Dante Green out of control, but tapped home. So Sheldon Williams bails him out, and that was on a 4-on-2.
They haven't been very efficient as far as their numbers game, 3-on-1, 4-on-2, but they're getting results. I guess that's the bottom line.
Lamar, great spin. That ends a 9-0 run by the Kings and brings the Lakers back to within 2 at 36-34. 9 turnovers and a 17-7 deficit. -10 for the Lakers right now in points off turnovers. They'll definitely have to clean up that act. Brown, the hot hand. That was a tough break. Tried to go down.
He got tapped on that one. He looked good on the shot, too.
Farmar, a triple. And short, picked up by Williams. The Lakers hit their first 2 threes. Now 3 of 5. Thompson protected it well, but Sasha right on top of the basketball on the Lakers. Do have a 4-on-1. Gasol on the run, and Sasha found him in rhythm.
4-on-1s are dangerous. I thought Trevor should have laid out, become the trailer. Because 4-on-1's not enough space to have 4 guys in a lane.
First fast break point to the game for the Lakers, and it's points off a turnover as Williams put it off his own foot, I believe.
Trying to keep it away from Trevor.
And Pau Gasol, strong finish as the Lakers regain the lead.
Pau apologizing to Bobby Jackson because as he went up with the ball in his right hand, he took his left hand and slapped Bobby Jackson in the face. So Pau actually went, as the ball went through, Pau went over and said, "My bad, man. I didn't mean anything by that." That's just the gentleman that Mr. Gasol happens to be. Coming up, we'll break down the Lakers' early season success, and they've had a lot of it.
6-0 run by the Lakers, and a game of runs right now after 9 unanswered for the Sacramento Kings, and a lot of the points for the Kings coming off Laker mistakes. Way too many turnovers early. Well, the reason the Lakers are off to a 10-1 start, we can talk about offense all we want, and they're third best right now in scoring. That was not an issue, as they were top 5 in scoring last year, and it did get into the NBA Finals. But to get back there and to win it this year, it's got to come at the defensive end of the floor. And across the board, they have accomplished that, forcing more turnovers than any other team in the NBA. And also third in blocks. A balanced attack, though. Well, that's getting everybody involved. And I just talked about the playing minutes. Everybody's happy because everybody is getting minutes. So the scoring's there, the depth, the balance, and a real healthy situation right now for Phil Jackson and his staff. It's the ultimate.
As long as they can continue to win like this, Phil can continue to keep his rotation and his second unit on the floor for a set amount of time and not feel too threatened by it. But if they run through some tough times, they're going to start using their starters a little bit more.
Inside of 10 on the shot clock for Bobby Jackson. He stays out on the floor. Thompson's got the range, and he'll get it. So Jason Thompson ties it at 38. Big kid. And everybody said, well, why are they taking a kid out of Ryder? Because Donald Boyle, he played at Colgate, and he didn't face tough competition in college. And look what happened to him. This kid is going to be very good. Farmar doubled up. Good pass by Pau Gasol. No space, though, on that side, is there? Farmar tries to bail him out, and Jordan gets it. Deep into the shot clock.
Good thing Jordan has some serious ups because he was defended pretty well, but he just out-jumped the defender.
2-point Laker lead. So points from the bench. Farmar's first bucket of the game on his third try. Odom's already got 4. Sasha got the triple at the end of the first quarter. And Bobby Brown, quick release. Boy, that was almost from the holster the way he scooped that and got it away before Lamar could react. 9 off the bench for LA product Bobby Brown. And bouncing around, Farmar goes to the line to shoot 2. Almost to the 3-point try.
It's almost like a right back at you type of a play. As Brown took Jordan off the dribble on one end, so Jordan says, okay, there's another end of this floor. Here I come. So it'll be 2 free throws coming to Jordan Farmar.
Jason Thompson will sit down as Brad Miller checks back into the game. And Jordan Farmar, after hitting that jumper, now with 3. And if you'd like to win a Lakers jersey or possibly courtside seats, sit downstairs. The big numbers down there. Enter the Big Score Sweepstakes presented by CreditReport.com. And enter, text Jersey. Jersey to 525-377. You can register online right now at Lakers.com for details, contest rules. Head over to the website to Lakers.com. Inside of 7 left. Bobby Jackson It's never been a problem for him getting the ball up from beyond the arc. A little bit too strong that time. The guy who started with the Timberwolves had a nice run with the Sacramento Kings. Lamar, too quick for Brad Miller when he pulls him away.
Brad Miller was looking around like, okay, guys, you know I can't guard him on the perimeter, so where's my help?
It's a half dozen for Lamar. He's got 6 points in 13 minutes on 3 of 3. Also 3 boards. The hot hand, Bobby Brown. Good for Bobby Jackson. And again, same spot, same result. And on the break, Trevor Ariza hit by Brown to let it go. So he was clipped on the hip, and boy, maintained his concentration.
And that's the important thing. So many players, once they feel any kind of contact, their concentration is broken, and they don't get opportunities at three-point plays. That time, Trevor did a good job of focusing in.
8-0 run for the Lakers, making an 8-2 spurt. Brad Miller.
Brad Miller will make that shot 8 out of 10 times, so you've got to defend him there.
It'll be a timeout taken by Phil Jackson and the Lakers.
Well, Phil Jackson not happy about the defensive end of the floor. The Kings are shooting 54% from the field. That won't make the coach very happy at all.
Lakers by 4. Now we're halfway through the second quarter of play. Welcome back once again to Staples Center. Well, you can get all the interviews, all the post-game highlights. It's Lakers Live. Billy Mack and the guys, and with him tonight, Norm Nixon. Also Rick Fox. Brought to you by your Southern California Hyundai dealers. So stick around right after the telecast. Lakers Live from Staples Center.
You know, you always hear coaches and even announcers talking about transition from defense to offense. I don't know if anybody does it quicker than Trevor Ariza. I mean, he can really get out on the wing. And once he's there, he knows how to finish. Great shot with our Carl's Jr. Exmo there is Trevor filling the lane, getting the pass, and finishing.
But as you said, as we were going to breaks too, the Lakers got to get it together at the defensive end. Let's see about the execution out of the timeout. Kobe has checked back into the game. Leading it off for a great look for Pau Gasol. And Trevor Ariza. Boy, acrobatically, because it almost got away from him.
Well, he gets his hand on so many offensive rebound attempts.
Lakers already have 18 points with the reserves. Sheldon Williams. You don't need to reach, Andrew. Now Williams trapped. Throw it away. That's what I mean. He can stand there and block him.
What are you talking about? I thought Reggie was open. The coach, Reggie Theus, was open. Reggie, you got to catch that one. Don't get out of the way.
Game turnover. Lakers are -6 in points off turnovers, so it's got a little bit better there. Kobe all tangled up with Salmons. You got Andrew wide open. Andrew had it knocked away, though. Williams recovered in time. 3-on-1, Bobby Jackson, Bobby Brown. And the foul on Derek Fisher. So Bobby Brown averaging 7 a game already with 9. Not far out of his career best. And the LA native at the free throw line.
Nice to come home and do your thing, you know?
Good feeling
Bobby's
for him.
doing a good job of that thus far. So 2 free throws coming to Mr. Brown as he was fouled in the act by Derek Fisher. At 5:08 left here in the first half. And again, you look at the scoreboard. Only a 6-point going on, even less as he makes the first of 2. But when you're shooting 54%, both teams are identical from the field. 19 out of 35 by both basketball teams. So the Kings taking advantage of their transition more than anything. Early offense. That's why the Lakers can't turn it over. Make them walk it up some.
Bobby Brown, 11 points, only 2 off his career best. And
he's the leading scorer in the game.
Yes, we still have 5 minutes left in the half.
Beyond that, he hasn't played much.
Andrew Bynum back up against Hawes, who's got a couple of fouls, and Andrew right past him, blows the dunk.
A good try, though. That's all right.
He got the position. He got where he wanted to go. So, he rattled. And Kobe slips down and got it away before it could cross on the diagonal to Salmons.
Cross-court passes, are they dangerous or what?
See him always picked off, don't we? Kobe gives it away, trying to go back to Andrew Bynum. Real sloppy first half for the Lakers. And no points off a turnover. In fact, an opportunity for Bobby Jackson to get a 3-point play out of it. The foul on Derek Fisher.
I just talked about letting this team off the hook as far as turning the ball over so that they don't get easy opportunities as Andrew misses the dunk. And his mentor says, I remember doing that once or so myself. Even though I put my face in my hands, I remember doing that once or twice.
Coaches, Stuart, we've talked about this before. Always worry when there's key components missing from the other team. And tonight, their leading scorer, 22 a game, Kevin Martin, is out. Garcia One of the first off the bench is out, and
Well,
Mikey Morris, starter, is also out.
It's almost like a wounded animal, how dangerous they can be, you know. They're short-handed, and they're just they play so free.
Now Kobe looked at the shot clock. He knows it's down. He's got to go up. He had space. Tough step back. Andrew Bynum tried to get to it. Spencer Hawes kept him away, though. And the Kings with an opportunity to tie it or take the lead. Hawes leaving it off, an ill-advised pass. Kobe had a reason.
Still hasn't.
Yeah.
There wasn't a foul call.
It's a 6-0 run for Sacramento that was stopped in the points off the turnover for the Lakers. They're back up by 4.
When Kobe got almost to midcourt, there was contact with Beno, and I think everybody thought the whistle would sound.
Andrew got a piece of it. Now Fish coming up with a reason. Don't have the numbers, but Gasol on the trail. Right back to a reason, and he's hammered by Spencer Hawes. And is it going to be a flagrant?
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller, rather, on the foul, and a hard one at that. Not Hawes, but is it going to? And Eddie Uprush looked at it, and now they're going to talk it over.
I think it's almost automatic. When you go around the head area, you're going to get a flagrant. You know, it's very, very uncommon for them not to make that a flagrant one. As Brad just reaches out, hits him right across the face, and he's very lucky to get that left foot down in order to break the fall. But they're not calling it a flagrant at all.
Didn't play the ball, did he?
They're saying he did play the ball. Otherwise, it would be a flagrant. Phil Jackson doesn't agree.
They can't look at the video unless they call it a flagrant, and then they can look at it to determine whether it's going to be a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2. But a break for Brad Miller, because there's no question that was in the category of 1 or 2.
It's just very fortunate that Trevor was able to get 1 foot under him, or else that's one of those plays where you land on your hip and you're sore for a long time.
Quincy Doobie coming into the game for the first time. Yeah, an opportunity has been there to get some minutes with all the injuries for Doobie. And he has capitalized a couple of times, but then goes 0 for 9 and doesn't even get off the bench the next game for Reggie Theus. So 5-point game as Ariza splits a pair. Lakers 51-46. Let's see how they close out the last 3+ minutes.
Nobody sees the ball.
And a blown one. Why did he go to the right hand, Stu?
Nobody had vision on the basketball. It's rare for the Laker defense.
He uses his right hand. He's got an easy layup. Ariza with Gasol. And Trevor, too strong. But a second chance opportunity for Andrew Bynum. They clear out. Not a bad idea. A little back down Miller, and on the little baby hook. Andrew Bynum puts the Lakers up by 7. That matches their largest lead of the game.
He is long, and he puts that ball in that one hand and keeps it away from the defender like that. He's going to get that shot just about every time.
Fish took it away, but the call to reach. Fish now has 3 fouls over the last 3+ minutes.
And I thought that was a good call. I mean, it looked like he got all ball, but where did he start before he ended up at the ball? As Beno will be going to the charity stripe. Andrew Bynum showing more and more aggression in the post, and when he does that, this team is going to be tough.
We are outside getting ready for the Jack in the Box halftime report, and when we see you, we've got a number of things to talk about. How about the Kings hanging in there? They're playing decent basketball up and down with the Lakers. Lakers got to keep control of the ball. We'll talk about Miller's hard foul, and of course Rick, who's sitting right here, but you can't see him, and Norm, who's sitting right there's Rick, and Norm, who's sitting right there, will react. That's when we see you in a few minutes. Jack in the Box halftime report. Let's get back to the game.
All right, Bill, and would you tell Rick I've got Doug Christie back in the hallway for halftime festivities?
And you had to go there.
After a Miller foul like that, come on. I want Foxy to get on Christie right away, not sooner.
That's just a routine foul in the NBA.
Well, in your day,
that wasn't even a foul.
By the way, I told you, I watched the 87 Classic, and tonight we've got the Robert Horry 2002 game for the semifinals against the Sacramento Kings.
The tap out that he drilled the 3?
Yeah, Robert Horry, but I saw Big Game James take that swing at Greg Kite and stay in the game. He went to the free throw line, in fact, because he was clotheslined from behind and didn't know at the time it was Dennis Johnson. So the Lakers up right now.
Thank goodness things have changed.
Yeah, 53-46.
Now 2:37 left in the half here. Let's see if the Lakers can put on a little push. Get into the locker room with at least a double-digit lead.
And
but to do that, they're going to have to get. See, they're getting good looks. and they're making them.
Yeah, that's a big guy out there, 6'10", Jason Thompson. So when you go to close on him and he uses his legs like he did on that play, he's up there.
They're still at 54% from the field.
The Lakers by 5. Kobe sets it up. Andrew Bynum on the back door, live for the slam.
That's nice. Kobe, I mean, everything about Kobe's move told the defense he was shooting.
8 and 7 for Andrew Bynum coming off his third double-double.
The third play like that.
Brad Miller taking him to school again on a bounce entry.
The third play like that. The hardest pass to defend in that kind of a situation is the bounce.
His 4th assist of the game. Now Kobe leaving Salmons softly off the window. Man, little bit of Lamar Odom playing center field. Radmanovic, 3. Yes! Points off a turnover. Lakers with their biggest lead of the game at 58-50. It has not been a thing of beauty, though.
Well,
up by 8.
Radmanovic has made 3 out of 3 from three-point land, but he's only taken a total of 4 shots.
Goggles.
The guys, well, forget that. The guy's got a pretty good stroke working for him. He's got to get more attempts than 3 or 4.
At this point, the goggles stay. Miller in close quarters. That was a flat one. He didn't want to shoot it almost the way he released it. So final 65 seconds. Farmar with Lamar. How about that pass? They're sharing it. Jordan Farmar, the Lamar Odom. They get back at the transition. Look at Andrew Bynum found.
He just bounced right to him.
A break for the Lakers. Farmar trying to create, and he will at the free throw line on the foul. That's attacking the basket in transition before they can set up.
They obviously have some real good hearing down there. I said put a little bit of a push on, go to halftime with at least a 10-point advantage. Lamar helped out with the steal of the pass, and then Rad says, haven't had a shot in a while, but the results are still the same. Well, I'll tell you, if we ever get a chance to get a shot at him without his goggles or the glasses when he's on the bench, you'll see just how bad that eye looks. It's really red and
black and blue.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and really fortunate.
Very fortunate that he didn't have a detached retina or something. I mean, just a dangerous scenario when you get your eye even touched.
No foul was called on that play.
They didn't see it.
Nobody poked them in the eye. Salmons all the way to the hole. So a breakdown for the Lakers defensively on the run out. 61-52, still up by 9.
Could get 2 for 1, but it's getting too dicey now.
Kobe weaves his way in traffic. The running hook. Boy.
That'll bring a smile to Cap's face.
Yep.
Finally, someone showed the Kareem, the semi-Kareem hook.
Yeah, not a lot of arc to it, but I like the initiative.
Look at that. Look at that. Cap says,
smile.
yeah, that brings back memories. Wasn't quite like I did it, but it brought back memories. But that last shot attempt by that man, the hook shot. I mean, how often do you see a legitimate hook? This is legit. Goes up, off the mark, but I don't care. Style points. Kareem loved it. Kareem said, yeah.
At least he tried. Nobody has the guts anymore to incorporate a hook shot in their repertoire.
We're creatures of habit, and that's not a habit that they've grown up with, so they don't go to it.
Final 10 seconds for the first half. So the Lakers, no problems offensively with 61 of the board, but problems at this end of the floor. A break there, not a bounce. Back to the Lakers. Off a couple of Kings underneath. Thompson was over there. The Lakers by 9. Andrew Bynum.
They might run a curl route here.
And over the head of Bynum. Hawes, will he get it off in time? Yes. Found the glass.
Will he hit the backboard? Yes.
So the Lakers go to the break, and they've got some work to do defensively. Offensively, in pretty good shape, though. And our halftime score is 61-52. Lakers by 9 in the first matchup with the Sacramento Kings this year.
And they are 7-0. Let's find out what's going on with the Kings and how they felt about their offensive game in the first half. Sean Farnham has that.
All right, well, the Kings were very pleased with what they were able to do in the first half. In fact, one of the things that they were most excited about is the way they shared the ball. 17 assists on 23 made baskets, but they also were concerned with the turnovers that they had in the first half. They felt the majority of the turnovers that they caught that happened in the first half for their sake was just mishandling the rock. They got to get a little bit tighter in regards to that. They're confident they can score against the Lakers defense here in the second half, guys.
All right, Sean, thank you. Man, Jason Thompson didn't look like a rookie on that play. First one of the second half.
And that's why they're confident they can score on the Lakers in the second half. They're shooting exactly the same from the field, 53%, as they come out of the locker room and get the first 3 points of the third quarter.
So the lead is down to 6, 61-55. The Lakers looking for their fourth consecutive win. In this first matchup in the schedule, the Lakers play the Kings, and they're going to see him 3 times over the next few weeks. They didn't see him 1 time until the last 4 weeks last season. It's a hold before the shot. It'll be on Salmons. Beno Udrih instead off the ball. Man, that is definitely a different call from Benny Adams down to the baseline. Kobe was held, and they called it off the ball on Fish with Udrih locked up. 10 on the shot clock for Andrew Bynum. Andrew trying to back Miller down. Not a bad idea. He was trying to pull the chair, and they call the walk. They lost leverage. And it goes back on the turnover, and that's the way it begins for the Lakers.
Andrew has to bend over just a little bit more, and he's got him set up for the drop step because Brad is putting so much pressure on the middle. The drop is there.
Mismatch. Bam. Salmons will get a layup out of it as they switched, and all of a sudden, Pau Gasol in the middle up against John Salmons, a small forward. So the first 5 points of the second half belonging to the Sacramento Kings. Kobe looking for space. He's got it. That's the way it starts for the Lakers. 63-57. Kobe's got a dozen on 5 of 10 shooting. 17 minutes of play.
But coming out of the locker room, their defense in the first 3 possessions. Here's another one.
And
another
layup.
Not very good.
Breakdown inside. And we've talked about it so often. The difference for the Lakers this year should be the 2 big guys protecting the rim. Andrew Bynum and Pau Gasol. They did not drop down and help.
They've got so many spacers.
Kobe on his way down. And it didn't draw a rim. Wide open look for Salmons. Break for the Lakers on the long rebound. It's batted away by Kobe. He kept it away from Brad Miller, who thought he had the rebound. It's only a 4-point lead for the Lakers after 9 at the break. 2 minutes into the third. Radmanovic keeping hot. It continues. Lottie coming through as he's got a dozen on 4 or 5.
And defenders are generally right in his face, and it doesn't matter.
Spencer Hawes already has 11 makes from beyond the arc. He's too strong. And Bynum close to double figures in boards. Derek Fisher off the lip of the rim. The Lakers at 53% in fact their numbers. You talked about it. 26-49 shooting both teams. After the miss by Fish.
See what Brad's doing. He puts Derek into that pinball machine, and then he stays out near the arc so that if Andrew helps, he's got an easy shot.
It'll be left for Robinson on the dribble penetration, so did not defend the pick and roll very well out high.
They haven't defended pretty much anything tonight. Kings shooting 54%.
Salmons out of control. Kobe did not get a whistle. And now on the break, it'll be Jason Thompson, blocked by Kobe. Loose ball. Salmons kept it alive. Fish trying to get to it. They had Thompson underneath though, and lost him.
Defensive play by Kobe.
Yep, recovered for the block. 9 on the shot clock now for Udrih. Splitting out top. Man, Beno Udrih. Way too easy for the Kings offensively, and all of it inside, not outside. That was a 10-footer in the middle of the paint.
Well, they're doing a good job of getting where they want on the floor.
Radmanovic, that's short. And early in the shot clock, as Miller clears it out. Hawes trapped. Thompson way long over to Bynum. He wanted to foul on Radmanovic. It was a better move the way he tried to draw contact. Fish blocked away. Hawes, the secondary defender. So 4th in the league in blocks. Spencer Hawes gets one in the early in the second half.
Speaking of blocks, Kobe surprises Thompson with that play. Lakers didn't come up with the loose ball, but prevented the easiest basket of the evening.
Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lakers. They run off Bynum. Crease for Kobe. And all the way to the hole. Kobe didn't settle for the outside shot that time. Like a good running back the way he cradled it. 68-63. Kobe's up to 14.
See, they run this stacked high pick and roll, one on each side, whether it's Brad Miller or Steve Hawes.
Hawes walking.
That's a travel.
Yeah, go off the other way with it. It anchored it one way and then went back the other way.
Well, he had him set up, but it's all about footwork. That's why I tell people all the time, no matter how big you are, you can be 7 foot or 4 foot. The footwork is the same in the post, on the wing. It's all fundamental footwork.
Lakers looking for points off a turnover against a different-looking Sacramento Kings squad. Radmanovich trying to create space.
Oh, a rare touch for Pau.
And he's going to take it to the hole. He's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up as Hawes gets the foul. His third. Pau Gasol, and I talked about a different look. Sacramento is a team in transition, with Gasol going to the free throw line. Mike Bibby going to Atlanta last year. Ron Artest sent to Houston. With Dante Green, the first round pick of the Rockets, coming over. And we saw him in the first half. So they are building around different components than we've seen in the past.
Pau misses the first of two, and you know, offensively he hasn't been able to get into any kind of a rhythm because he hasn't had much opportunities in the game.
He's taken 7 shots, made 3 of the 7. He's got 7 points. He gets the second free throw. Lakers by 6. Got up to as many as 11 late in the first half. There's 9 at the break. Salmons went to the back door. Thompson was available, but he missed him on that cut. And now for Andrew Bynum. Not an easy shot for John Salmons.
Well, he is working, isn't he?
That was a tough one. He earned it. 19 to lead all scorers now. Radmanovich on the run out. Yeah, Kobe into man as he was out of control. Salmons, that is. He had him on his heels defensively. 13 fouls, second on Salmons. He still have a foul to give with 6:46 to play. Only one team foul right now on the Lakers in the second half.
Sacramento going small. They take Thompson out, bring in Bobby Jackson. So that means Radmanovich will probably guard Bobby Jackson and vice versa.
Fish in the corner over Hawes. Derek got the three-pointer. 72-65. Jackson tempo, everything for them when Bobby Jackson's on the floor. And early offense again. The veteran on his second tour of duty with the Kings. And the Lakers still lead 72-67. And the Kings seem to have an answer every time the Lakers look like they're about to find some space. 8 on the shot clock for Andrew Bynum. Getting a little bit lower this time, isn't it? And goes to the line looking for the three-point play. Stayed with it.
Well, good concentration that time because Brad Miller just reached out, grabbed him on the arm, and Andrew did a good job of getting it up toward the rim. The whistle, the bank, it's open. Three-point opportunity coming to number 17, Andrew Bynum.
Back-to-back double-doubles now for Andrew Bynum. He had his third double-double of the season on Friday night with 13 points, 13 boards. And will he get a roll? No. He's got 10 and 10 so far tonight. Lakers by 7, 74-67. Udrih. Another layup. Boy, when you got 2 7-footers on the floor, that's surprising to see.
Well, they got one high on the high screen and roll. They're spacing the other. So they're doing a good job of putting their shooters where the big 7-footers have to come out and defend them.
Pick and roll game. Kobe to Andrew Bynum. Shot clock coming down on Derek Fisher on his way up. And Pau Gasol, second chance. High percentage look for Gasol. Back by 7, the Lakers 76-69.
So watch out, I was going to say, watch how fast Bobby Jackson gets the next shot up. They're really forcing the tempo.
And for a guy in his mid-30s, he hasn't slowed down, has he? Brad Miller got Bynum out of control. Couple of free throws as he got Bynum in the air.
And that's generally what happens when you bite on that head fake. Good way to score is to get an offensive rebound and just put it right back in, as Pau Gasol did on the miss by Derek Fisher. The easy hoop for Pau. Well, 5:11 to go here in the third. The Lakers lead at 76-69. This Sacramento team came out of the locker room at halftime. And I always talk about the first 5 minutes. And Sacramento, with very little resistance defensively by the Lakers, they got a lot of easy shots. I mean, wide open layups as this play. Beno goes to the hoop and finds an open teammate and gets an easy deuce. That's one of the reasons why they're shooting 55% from the field. The Lakers come into tonight's game second in the NBA in field goal percentage against at 42. So their defense up in the first 11 games, 42%. Tonight, not so good. And if they're going to win it, they're going to have to get that 55 down into the 40s.
So the Lakers come back out with Kobe and Fish. Lamar Odom checks in as Pau Gasol is going to sit down. Sasha Vujacic. And is Pau going to sit down? Will it be Andrew Bynum? It'll be Bynum, and Gasol will stay on the floor. So that's the 5 out there.
Well, that's the matchup with the lineup on the floor for the Kings. I mentioned they had 3 guards on the floor, so they'll move Kobe up to the front. He'll be playing the small forward. Pau will be at the center, and Lamar at the power. And see if they can do something about shutting down the lane and contesting more shots and dropping that field goal percentage of the Sacramento Kings.
Last year, the Lakers did a very good job at games against teams that were either sub 500 or shorthanded, like Sacramento tonight. Games like that, though, were a problem for them in recent years. Just look at Charlotte. Charlotte, over the last 3 seasons, a team that is way below 500 overall over the last 3 years. They've got a 4-2 record against the Lakers. So Kobe called Friday night's game kind of a sleeper game that he was worried about. They got off to a hot start, and the Lakers led and dominated early.
Well, tonight's must be a nightmare.
Well, this is a game. This is the ones that in recent seasons, they were the ones that got the best of the Lakers. Now Gasol with a step back. Yeah. Pau Gasol looking for the 3-point play as he's hit.
And you see what they do coming out of the timeout. The Lakers I'm talking about go right to the inside, make them pay. You control the tempo, you work inside out, utilize the skills of your 7-footers. This time it's Pau Gasol with the basket and the foul. See if he can get a 3-point opportunity here, running his point total to 11, going on 12.
Spencer Hawes sitting down with 4 fouls. Now the Lakers, with the Kings out of fouls, will shoot over the final 4:57 of the third. So let's see if they can't capitalize on that to extend it. Up by 8. And right now they're only a -3 so far in the third, despite all the offense from Sacramento.
But again, it's the type of offense the Kings have received here in the game, not only here in the third.
Bobby Jackson. Hit by Sasha, who was trying to recover. So Sasha Vujacic with his first, the 13 foul.
One of the hardest things defensively to do as a guard is to help and recover, because you've got to help and then be able to go out under control, play your man who hasn't committed his dribble and not let him get around you. Not an easy task, one you work on quite a bit.
Pau Gasol now in double figures after that 3-point play. He's got a dozen, and he excelled against Sacramento last year. Miller short on that long range 2. We saw him on the run out. Man. Couldn't see him, but he had leaked out of it against Bobby Jackson. Back door. Kobe. Man, out of bounds last touch by Udrih. It'll belong to the Lakers. 12 on the shot clock. So Gasol last year, and coaches keep up with the numbers. He averaged 24.5 points and 8 boards a game in the 4 for the Lakers against the Sacramento Kings. Andrew Bynum never played against them last year. He was down in mid-January, and the Lakers didn't see Sacramento until late in the year, all 4 games. Now 10 on the shot clock. Funneling Kobe to the baseline. It'll be Fish free for 3, and Barrett does it. Lakers matching their largest lead of the game. It's an 11-point advantage, and Tommy Nunez just took a shot. He collided with Beno Udrih on the far side. He appears to be okay, though. Awkward.
Tough job being an official.
He's trying to hustle back into position. Udrih, air ball, out of bounds, back to the Lakers. So the final 3:50 will tell us a lot about the fourth quarter. The final 3:50 of the third.
I want to see what the Lakers do with their defense. I mean, that's where they've really fallen off in this game. Yeah, I know they're up by double digits, but their defense has not been Laker defense.
Well, Lamar Odom got the shot he wanted. He was pursued, though, by Thompson, who just came back into the game. Got to get back defensively, and Lamar got it. He pinned it. It looked like it was going to be close. And Lamar, nobody stops him. He deserved it. End to end. How about that kind of hustle up and down, sparking an 8-0 run for the Lakers.
And that's what will make Phil Jackson and staff ecstatic. The fact that you hustle back after missing a shot, you hustle back, you get a block, and then you run the floor and get a layup. I mean, I don't know if you can do it any better than that, Lamar, as far as playbook-wise. There's the block. Fill the lane. Derek says, I see you. You'll get an easy one. And he does. .319 to go here in the third. Lakers lead by 13. And that man, Lamar Odom, well, when you put the Lakers odometer on him, you see what he's producing. 5 out of 6 from the field in 19 minutes. Energy, production. That's what Lamar is really bringing this team, and coming in off the bench to do so. But that last sequence that we just witnessed said it all about Lamar. Miss a shot on one end, don't pout, run the floor, make the defensive play, and then get a layup.
And he was 5 of 7 on Friday night with 13 points. So there's a guy that's 10 out of his last 13. And the effort was everything on that play. He gets a block on that play. That was deflected by Odom. He got a piece of it. Now Lamar.
There's the coach.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try, but Thompson did stop it. Kobe trying to set up Bobby Jackson. Sasha says, I got it covered. It's a triple. And the Lakers have their largest lead of the game, up by 16, 87. 71, 11-0 on the run.
About a quick strike. Man, just a minute ago, it was seemingly a three-point game.
Easy pass for Kobe to take away. Bobby Brown a little bit lazy. Jordan Farmar to wedge, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He knew he was going to get contact. So Kobe, a season high 6 assists already, and a steal to go with it.
Some play. How often do you see the ball get stuck between the backboard and the rim? It happens a bit, but you don't see it that often.
And Farmar knocks down the first of 2. We'll visit your local Carl's Jr. today. Purchase a collectible Carl's Jr. gift card featuring the Lakers. Are available for a limited time only. Gift card purchases of $15 or more. So we talked about closing out the final 350. Well, with 2:40 to play, they've expanded the lead to 17 now. 88-71 Lakers.
Still a lot of time left here. Let's see if they can continue to tighten the defensive screws.
Salmons. And that was an interesting shot because he looked. Kobe didn't close, and he figured, okay, I'm going to go with it.
Well, Kobe tried to take the short route, and he ducked behind that screen, and Kobe couldn't recover. He was wide open for that shot.
21 points on a real clean 10 of 17 for John Salmons. And he's had to really work for some of that. And they haven't been that easy out on the arc with no challenge. Kobe got him downstairs. Kobe just backed him down. There was no help at all for Salmons. Kobe is up to 16.
It just seems like, Kobe can get to the positions on the floor that he wants, and once he gets there, he's so creative regardless of where the big is coming from.
All 5 Lakers starters in double figures once again. Bobby Brown has just matched his career high as he now has 13 points. So a nice night for the LA native, although his team is down by 14-90 to 76. Sasha, tough catch and shoot.
Here's where they hurt the Lakers, in early offense.
Transition, another layup. John Salmons, a little hesitation move right by Farmar.
They're making him an all-star tonight. I mean, John Salmons is a good player, but, I mean, come on. He's making trips to the basket uncontested.
He was the one who knocked it out of bounds there. So up to 24 through Salmons to go along with 4 boards. And Sacramento still shooting 54%. They're missing Francisco Garcia. We remind you, Kevin Martin and Mikey Moore. So they're missing 2 starters, Mikey Moore and Kevin Martin. Kobe going the distance on the baseline, the slam. Boy, did his eyes light up.
That's what the people come to see. A highlight play by Kobe Bryant. I mean, what a play. Baseline by number 24.
Bobby Brown curls it home, and he does now have a career best for a young man from Westchester High School. So the Lakers by 12. It was up to 17. Farmar fouled. Free throws coming up. It'll be on Bobby Brown. Flipping him on the way by.
Well, the crowd still buzzing a little bit at Kobe's last basket. Goes baseline. No help, and he just hammers one as he goes to the bench. The crowd gives him a nice ovation. That's some players. How can a guy that good be that open along the baseline?
Farmar gets the first two, and he saw what was happening as they dropped. Usually teams find with the baseline so that your big guys can come into play and help your smaller guys out.
Well, there was a definite defensive miscommunication by the Kings on that possession because there was nobody even close to contesting Kobe. Or maybe they just didn't want to get posterized.
32 points now for the bench, led by Lamar Odom's 10. And Pau Gasol knocked out of bounds by Thompson. 34.2 to play, so the Lakers led by 11 at the half. They're a +3 so far in the third, and that's after Sacramento got it all the way down to 2. Jordan Farmar, he's not thinking 2 for 1, is he? Not anymore, he shouldn't be.
Just take a good one here. There's not enough time for a good 2 for 1.
Pau Gasol, finger rolls in right around Sheldon Williams.
Well,
He's got the length there.
Sheldon Williams is a position defender. He's not a shot blocker. He'll take charges, but he's a real position guy. You can elevate over him without the offensive foul.
Final 10 seconds for Bobby Jackson of the Kings. Boy, what balance for the Lakers tonight with 6 in double figures. Farmar trying to catch up with Bobby Brown, and that will do it as the Lakers win their third after winning the first half.
Well, let's see what the Lakers do about coming out and trying to put this team away in the beginning of the fourth. They've expanded their lead to 16 thanks to some good shooting from Radmanovich and others. Where it's been balance, the name of the offensive game, but not balance with the defense as the Kings continue to shoot above 50%.
Lakers keep Jordan Farmar on the floor to start the fourth, along with Trevor Ariza, Andrew Bynum on the backdoor lob, and Andrew up against Hawes. And Andrew knocks it in despite the pressure, the foul. Boy, he was hungry on that play on first the catch and then getting into the paint.
Well, the most impressive thing was the left-handed shot. I mean, just recognizing that the defense is playing my right shoulder. Keep it away from him. Throw it up with the left. He throws it up, throws it in, three-point opportunity, and he gets it.
Coming up 13 and 13, Andrew Bynum now has 13 and 10, and I don't want to forget about the 5 assists that matched his career best. He had that in the last one. Bobby Jackson on the handoff. Short on the little bit, had more time. Now Lamar Odom on the run. It'll be Sasha in the pull-up game. Right on line, but long. So had Jackson, they thought, trapped in the backcourt. On the run, Bobby Jackson. This time he will get it home.
You know, the Lakers are probably going to prevail in this game. But Phil Jackson is going to have some ammunition for practice tomorrow.
17-point lead for the Lakers. Trevor Ariza. And Spencer Hawes keeps it away from Lamar Odom. Bobby Brown sets up. Dante Green, who just checked into the game. And Hawes on the putback. And make it Brad Miller from behind. Not Spencer Hawes. Boy, both guys beards, both guys buzz. And Brad Miller gets it. 99-84. Brad Miller, 6 points, 5 boards. But in his career against the Lakers, he's never been great. Number-wise, at least. He's always on average just 9 and 5. Andrew Bynum doubled up and knocked away by Bobby Brown, who snuck in there with Bobby Jackson. Nice pass. And Farmar tried to get to it. He may have deflected it after it was on the glass. Went anyway. So a spurt now. Points off turnovers again.
19-point lead to start the quarter, and now it's down to 13. And it's going to be in a situation where the Lakers are going to have themselves in a dogfight.
And Andrew Bynum has it taken away again, putting it down. Hawes sets up Bobby Brown. Brand new ball game. It's down to 10. Or make it his foot on the line. Yes, they say his foot is on the line for a deuce. 99-88. So just like that, brand new game. Took only 2 minutes into the fourth. But the turnovers have killed the Lakers. They've given up 27 points off 15 turnovers. That's sloppy. Farmar gets inside. Boy, Jordan Farmar among the trees.
I don't think they were expecting Jordan to really take that shot.
101-88. He had to maneuver his way. And the big guys downstairs. How did that ever go up cleanly? Miller and Hawes, high-low game, and Spencer Hawes. He's got the offense, doesn't he? Quick release before Odom could try to block it.
But again, it's Brad Miller that makes the play with the nice bounce pass. I mean, he puts it right where you can just pick it up and score.
That's his fifth. Ariza, little stop and start. Didn't get the finish, though.
Everything but the finish.
Now, fresh shot clock for the Lakers. Boy, yeah, Dante Green, the rook, completely out of position. Andrew Bynum against the smaller Miller, and Miller trying to pin him to the floor. Couple of free throws coming up for Andrew.
Well, Andrew taking Brad Miller off the dribble this time. Normally just posting him up, but this time off the dribble. 8:58 left in the fourth as Jordan Farmar heads back to the bench after scoring in a crowd. Nice move.
Up here in section 323, it's a pretty interesting perspective. Right back here is the Inglewood Pop Warner football team. You guys excited? Yeah, I thought so. They're all Laker fans. You know, Trevor Ariza played for the same Pop Warner team, and they were told that if they got good enough grades, they could all come to see the Lakers play, and I think they're having a good time. You guys having a good time?
Yeah! I want to give a shout out to my...
No shout-outs. No shout-outs, guys. Back to you.
Those kids are having a blast.
It's nice to see kids having a good time.
Yeah, diehards up there from Inglewood. That's one of the better shots we have had tonight, Stu. So now with 8:58 to play, you know, the ultimate for the Lakers, all the games that Pau and Kobe have not had to even get off the bench in the fourth. I don't know if that's going to be the case this evening, though. We'll find out. And how about the Timberwolves? I mean, they took apart the Detroit Pistons in Detroit today.
Well,
it wasn't close.
It happens in the NBA. I mean, that's why you have to play the games.
106-80 there. 76ers on top of the Warriors. They won it by 8 at Philadelphia. And right now, Chicago clinging to a late 2-point lead over the Denver Nuggets. Andrew Bynum at the free throw line. Puts it up to 15 points, 10 boards for Drew. 103-90 as Drew is now 3 of 4 at the strike. Hot hand, Bobby Brown. New career high. Andrew Bynum closed. Bobby Brown got it anyway. It's a triple. What a night for the young man from Los Angeles. That's 20 points as he adds to his career best.
That was just a confident-looking shot by Bobby Brown.
On the spin, Trevor Ariza, and a clear out. Use the off arm. The left arm cradling it with the right hand.
Did a nice move with his footwork, but then when he elevated, took the left hand off the ball and gets called for the offensive foul. See it reach out there and catch contact with the defender? That's the call the officials made.
So Ariza up against Dante Green, who's got a little bit of length on him. A little wider as well on the kick. It'll be 14 on the shot clock. You put 15 on it.
That's why it's so important to have the bounce pass. I mean, few players want to bend over and touch it with their hands. They all put their foot out, but they won't want to bend over. A straight pass, sure, they'll reach their hand out and try to deflect it.
Bobby Brown, Lamar got him. A couple of free throws coming up, so all of a sudden, from 18 at the outset of the fourth, it is down to 10 and potentially 8 on a guy who's having a career night.
Well, all that's going to do is now, in the next minute or so, Phil Jackson is going to insert some of his starters back in the game to try to reestablish control, if that's going to be the case, if they can get control.
21 points for Brown. How about 8 of 11 from the field? He's also got 6 assists. That stays out.
Well, as a team, they've been doing that against the Lakers. Got about 8 out of 11 by Brown. The whole team is 55%.
Bynum and Farmar, a little two-man game. Lamar Odom 3 on the baseline, and LO continues his hot ways. 6 of 7 after 5 of 7 last game. So Lamar Odom with a dozen and 5 boards. The Lakers needed it. It's back to 9, but a breakdown again. Easy one for Dante Green, the rookie out of Syracuse at 6'10", 225. And too many of those tonight against the Lakers. Jackson went for the steal. Good catch by Andrew Bynum.
Offensive foul.
Yep, turned into Brad Miller.
The defender is entitled to his space. You cannot root him off of his space. You cannot turn and knock him off of his space.
So the turnover for the Lakers is their 17th. They have been outscored 28-19 before this possession in points off turnovers. And a dangerous time for the Lakers. Bobby Jackson, the pull-up game, real dangerous time. Get down to 7. 105-98. So Reggie Theus has his team right where he wants to be. He's on the road with 7 to play and anybody's game.
In a marathon season, 82 games, you're going to have a few games where you just don't play very well. Those are the games, though, that you try to, just stick with it and see if you can get the victory.
Nice move. Lamar Odom right around Miller. Couldn't get it once he got to the hole.
Should have used his right hand.
And Lamar fouling from behind. And the Lakers are second team foul. 6:45 left. And right now, the Kings with some momentum.
They've got all
serious
the
momentum. Now the Lakers had some touches in the half-court set, and they got a shot next to the rim. So it was a better-looking sequence overall as Lamar brought Miller away and recognized the mismatch. Set picks for Bobby Jackson. Sasha battled through. And good reach by Ariza. Almost took it away. Hawes. The close was a good one by Lamar, but Dante Green is fouled by Sasha. So Lamar forces the miss, but the Lakers can't get the rebound. They have outboarded them 34-30 at this point.
And Sasha was caught too far under the basket that time, and the ball bounced a little long, and he wasn't in a position to come up with it.
Second chance opportunity for Sacramento. Bobby Jackson with the move, goes to the line looking for the three-point play. And Sasha's got the foul. And Sacramento making it way too close now. With 6+ to play. Phil Jackson wants a timeout. I don't blame him.
Well, he wants a timeout. It's only about 18 seconds before it would be. First dead ball after the 6-minute mark, but he's going to reinsert some of his starters. As Bobby Jackson with this basket and the free throw can bring the Kings to within 4.
For great deals. And by Quantum of Solace, now playing in theaters.
6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth. The Lakers lead by 5, but a free throw coming to the Sacramento Kings. And this has been a game where a player like Trevor Ariza shows you a lot of things that go into making a complete player, whether it's making the assist, getting out and running the lane, playing defense, and of course rebounding. I mean, Trevor does a lot of things. He came into the game or into the league and tried to make his mark as a defender, in which he did easily, but now he's expanding his game to other areas.
And even though some of the starters are returning for the Lakers, like Pau Gasol, Kobe Bryant, and Derek Fisher, Trevor Ariza is staying on the floor with Lamar Odom. So that's the 5 for the Lakers. And Bobby Jackson out of the timeout makes it 21-9 in the fourth so far for the Sacramento Kings. So the Lakers by only 4. Let's see if they can get some rhythm and continuity at this end of the floor. And they have been sluggish so far. On the handoff, Lamar Odom floats it home. Tough angle on the scoop.
Well,
huge
Lamar
bucket.
does that scoop as well as anybody has ever. I mean, that's not an easy shot to make. That long arm of Lamar seems to just keep going toward the rim.
Now some help at the defensive end. And Bobby Brown doesn't get the roll. Pau Gasol on the battle. It goes right to Ariza after we documented what he has lent to this team. So the Lakers with a 6-point lead. Now every possession real important. Fish in a little pull-up game on the handoff. But couldn't ask for a better look. As it's plucked out of the air by Dante Green. The points in the paint. It's tied at 52. That's how many opportunities the Kings have had inside. Usually, that's an area of success for the Lakers. They run off Miller. It's
somebody's open.
Almost taken away. And with the shot clock down, Bobby Brown is up. Trevor Ariza, another big board. So one and done. Kobe on the run against the smaller Bobby Brown. A solid position. Working against another veteran, Brad Miller. And Miller trying to flop into a foul. Fish Off the lip of the rim, Kobe again, right back at it on his way down. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, wow. I mean, Kobe in there getting offensive rebounds. Sandwiched between 2 defenders and comes down with it and go to the charity stripe where he's only made 1 visit tonight. He shot 2 free throws when he got fouled in the act, made them both. So he's looking to see if he can run his point total to 20.
Bobby Jackson with the foul, so whether it's Bobby Brown or Bobby Jackson, he feels like a post player against those 2 in matchups. And comes through at the stripe. Lakers by 7, 108-101. 4:48 left in regulation. Can't take anything for granted, can you?
Not in the NBA, you can't.
Nope. Never relax. As good as it looked for the Lakers late in the 3rd. And Kobe will get the roll. So Kobe leading the Lakers with 20. Lamar Odom off the bench. He's been pacing the second unit with 14. And Bobby Brown had it deflected. Fish took it away. Tried to bring it back out. Ariza's the back door. And Kobe over Miller. Gonna be Gasol on the cleanup. Pau Gasol trailing the play. Lakers back up by 10, and Reggie Theus this time wants the timeout.
Well, they got Bobby Brown in a real bad place in a crowd. He tried to throw a pass over the top. Didn't get it high enough. It was deflected, and that led the Lakers down the other direction where they get the easy hoop on the tap by Pau. Still 4.5 to play, and the Lakers back up by 10.
Arizona, February 15th, only on TNT.
Nice spurt for the Lakers after the Kings got it down to 4. They're up on top by double figures again, 111-101. And our Land Rover legendary performance, end of game 4. Conference semifinals, 2002, Robert Horry. Yes, a moment that will live forever. With Laker fans, Lottie Divac on the assist, and I remember you screaming like it's yesterday.
Listen, I don't know how many times Robert Horry has made a shot just like that. I mean, whether it was with the Lakers or with the team he started with the Rockets, whatever the case may be, Robert Horry is a big shot guy.
Big shot, Rob. And that is going to be on tonight. Don't forget, right after Lakers Live, the postgame show. Game 4 in its entirety. So, Laker Classic. The Sunday night block continues. Laker pregame, regular game, postgame, and game 4. Bobby Jackson way out there. Trevor Ariza Stein. Kobe said, is that mine?
Kobe was boxing out, doing what he was supposed to do, and Trevor, like he does, comes from the outside to corral it.
The inside of 4 to play. Gasol against second-year man Spencer Hawes. He wanted Ariza to curl around. Instead, he'll take it himself. And Ariza is going to get it, but it never drew the rim. Fish knows it, too. Got to go with it. And the Bulldog gets there, but it's going to be a charge. It'll be Hawes hitting the deck. And Fish can't believe it.
Well, Fish knows the clock, but he feels he can go further in. Hawes was definitely outside the restricted area.
Good call.
So wipe off the basket, give it back to the Kings with 3+ to play.
So the recognition was there. Miller, real flat and short. Man, Lamar Odom pushes it. Almost. Alertly, though, waited for Fish to get across the half-court line. Ariza, he'll go with it. He tried to go down for Trevor.
Trev said, I'm open. I don't care if there's nobody underneath.
He's got 8 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, couple of steals. Bobby Jackson not close. Lamar did a great job. It was like Lamar blocked out the sun on Bobby Jackson that time. It's like he never saw the rim. On the dive, Trevor Ariza underneath, curls it home. What a maneuver by Ariza. He's into double figures.
Trevor. The Lakers have 8 players in double figures now that Trevor scored his 10th point.
Does that do it? 113, 101, a lot of time
left. Is there
left.
time on the clock?
A lot of time left. Every time you let your guard down. Salmons, real short. LO's got another board. He's got Kobe on the break, too. And on the reverse, Ariza. Foul by Miller.
What a pass by Kobe.
He could have had it himself, and he leaves it off.
Kobe says, let's get this thing out of the way here. That last basket, though, by Trevor was really nice. Sort of like a dive and up and under and spin and kiss it in. Nice job. And then Kobe says, what about this pass, dude? You like it? Yeah, Kobe, I think I liked it a lot. Would have been even better if Brad Miller hadn't messed it up by fouling.
Ariza's already got his double-double to 10 and 10 with 5 assists. I gave him the 2 steals, didn't I? He's right at 2 steals.
Get Trevor to make a free throw, though. He's 2 out of 5. He's got a double-double with 5 assists, but only 2 out of 5 from the stripe.
And only 63% coming in. So 50% tonight, 3 of 6 after that make. And he's got to work on that.
Yes, indeed.
9-0 run for the Lakers.
But he's got a lot of company in that department. And just about all the players in the NBA.
But everybody
have
wants
to work on that.
And everybody wants to be on the floor at this point of the game as Ariza jumps it, knocks it out of bounds. Ariza has got that kind of confidence with the coaching staff that he's out there.
Well, he's been playing so well. And, I mean, on this end of the floor, especially the defensive end, is where he makes things happen.
Different team this year athletically because of Trevor Ariza. Jordan Farmar breaks down again. More easy ones inside. Spencer Hawes that time. So 2:16 and counting left.
This is going to be a game afterwards. You're going to look at the stats and you say, Sacramento Kings shot 53%, well over 100, and lost.
Inside Kobe.
And Kobe showing Trevor.
Right, I got a little something on the reverse.
You really do it.
Banks it in. Hawes going to the line as he's fouled. Will they call it Kobe on the reach from behind? Odom was in front. So Kobe getting active in the offensive end. He did it early in the game. He leads the Lakers with 22.
Well, that basket, he's wing, ISO play, up and under. And
we've seen that a little.
Oh, I've seen that a lot. I tell you what, the opposition has seen it too much. I'm not just talking about the Sacramento Kings. I'm talking about the entire league.
So the Lakers up by a dozen after the make at the line by Spencer Hawes. Lakers also shooting 54%. And Stu, while we were away, I said to you, the Lakers are real fortunate as Ariza tried to get it away from Miller. Fortunate because they have given up 30 points off their 18 turnovers. And that's rare when you're up by 13 and you've made that many mistakes.
Well, it's just been one of those games for the Lakers. You know, give the Kings some credit, but the Lakers just haven't played their best. But you look at the scoreboard, and the only thing that counts is whether you get the W.
They're on top now by a dozen. And make it 10 after the make. 116-106. Kobe inside the arc. Puts it at a dozen. So Kobe's got 24, right about his average. Fourth in the league in scoring at 25 a contest. The timeout is called by Reggie Theus and Sacramento with 94 seconds remaining.
Well, the only thing up for grabs now is the point spread. What is the final score going to be? Because this one is OVER.
12-point lead for the Lakers as they shot out that advantage into double figures again. Once Kobe, Fish, and Pau Gasol came back onto the floor. A little more than 6 to play. Coming up for the Lakers, and it's going to be Tuesday, the New Jersey Nets for the first time this year right here on Fox Sports West. We'll continue with the Mavericks day after Thanksgiving. Join us, Lakers Live, 7 o'clock, half hour before tip. And then Sunday, 1 hour, Lakers Live at 5:30. Jermaine O'Neal did not play today as they were smoked at home, Toronto. Beaten easily by Boston. I watched that game this morning on the League Pass, and it wasn't close early. Boston went up by 18-20 in the first half.
You watch basketball on a football day? What is wrong with you?
Religion.
Are you sick?
I love it. You know me. Satellite radio and listen to it on the way down, too.
You better get NFL package.
I got it. And boy, they get you for high definition now. I love the NBA. They don't clip you for an extra buck for high definition.
You are cheap.
No, I pay for the HD on the NFL as well, but I get a kick out of it. The NFL, turn a corner, they'll charge you. But we're on the HD package. What did we do before high definition?
What are they discussing at the scorers table now? Whether they want to continue the game or what? It's 1 minute and 34
it's a
to
running
play,
clock,
so
as you called it.
I would love to see a running clock.
And they're questioning what the score is. It's 118-106, we believe. It's right now on the board here, though, 118-105. They were late the last bucket before Kobe put it in. And I had mentioned that 12 to 10, back to 12. And I think they'll get it straight.
Well, let's see if they seemingly have agreed on some things. So
Kobe hit a 2. He did not hit a 3. And they've got the Kings still at 05. So the Lakers with a win will be 11-1. Best start since 2001-2002, where they started out at 16-1. Little letdowns. Phil Jackson, it's got ammo. We mentioned that before. The coaching staff is going to look at this game and say too many mistakes, too many turnovers. Quincy Doobie back into the game.
So they finally get the score right. It is 106 for the Kings, not 105. So we can continue with the conclusion of this game.
Bobby Brown, career best in scoring for the Titan out of Cal State Fullerton. And Ariza all tangled up with Dante Green.
I'll tell you,
Not feeling good as he got up.
If you don't go to meet the pass with Trevor guarding you, you're in trouble.
Kobe underneath, and Pau trying to get to it. So the Lakers denied next to the rim. Trevor trying to jump that route. It's a Sunday, so he figures he's a defensive back in the NFL.
I'll tell you something, man. He is so good at jumping the route. That's why he leads this, or I shouldn't say leads, but one of the leaders in the steals department.
64 seconds left. Lakers took 3 out of 4 from this team. And averaged a lot of points against them last year. Better than 114, almost 115 a game. Tough bank, almost like a corkscrew jumper for Hawes before he could square up.
And almost like he shot it on the way down.
That was a different look.
That was a different look.
So the Lakers are 11-1. 11 out of 12. You take that the rest of the year, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Ariza gets it right back on the deflection. And Kobe for 3. Ariza, Padnett, and Pau Gasol can't get the layup as it's picked up by Jason Thompson.
No fouls.
I don't know if that was a pass.
No.
Spencer Hawes will slam it home. But
Well, let's check and see if he gets an assist on that.
Jason Thompson. And did they? Yes, they gave him an assist.
Really?
He lost the handle. And the Lakers will hold it as they count it down at Staples Center. So the Lakers are 11-1 over the first 12 games of the season. The things to clean up before they see New Jersey. Turnovers and at the defensive end of the floor.
Always something to work on before your next game. There's no perfect games. You have to work on something. And hopefully the Lakers will do a lot of work.
And once again, the best part about it for the Lakers, though, the involvement of so many. 8 guys in double figures. So they match a season high there. The balance, the depth. And also, nobody played more than 34. That was Lamar Odom off the bench. 33 for Kobe. 33 for Pau Gasol. The guys have been limited in their minutes at this early point of the season.
Well, and I think it all balances itself out because, again, once the season gets a little bit further on, I think you'll see them playing a little bit longer.
Let's head downstairs now after the Lakers beat the Kings by 10.